Welcome to ISTV News. This is Panorama giving you the news. First, the top stories. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu continues his campaign of injecting communal venom amongst communities in Manipur. The news in detail. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu's intentions to destroy communal harmony and integrity of Manipur are becoming crystal clear as he continues his campaign of injecting communal venom amongst the communities of the state unabated. Once again, the Nagaland Chief Minister has poured communal poison among the communities in front of a not so large crowd at Tamai Bazaar yesterday under the guise of election campaign for the NPF's candidate in the Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, Soso Lorho. Neiphiu said Manipur Chief Minister Oibobi has succeeded in serving the Congress High Command, but he has failed to serve the tribals and the minorities. Ibobi can't solve the problems of the Nagas. He doesn't care for them. He is instigating one another to fight among themselves. He instigates the Kukis to fight the Nagas and instigates the Nagas to fight the Kukis, Neiphiu said at the election campaign meeting. He also castigated Chief Minister Oibobi and Joint Secretary Ministry of Home Affairs North East in charge, Sambhu Singh, for what he said, refusing to allow his helicopter to land at the helipad at Tamenglong and Tami. When the matter was published in the newspapers and taken up with the Election Commission of India, finally he was allowed, he said. It was because of the direction of Oibobi and the Union Home Minister that his helicopter was not allowed to land at the helipad of the Assam Rifles. It was an attempt to suppress the Naga rights, the Naga Demalog said.
Ibobi, the other day in Sonapati, as I stated, I congratulate him. He is successfully serving the High Command in Delhi. But he failed to serve the tribals, the minorities and the downtrodden. He cannot solve their problem, he don't care for them, so he instigates one another to fight among themselves. He instigates Kukis to fight with Nagas, instigate Nagas to fight with Kukis.
Mahatma Kukis in Nagasim Lantaunana Begi, Nagasim Kukis in the Lantaunana Begi.
Anyway, I feel his days are numbered.
Secretary of Awang Posambam Women Workers Association, Nandabam Amusana, has strongly condemned the death of 18-year-old married woman Naurem Asa, LH Abem, in suspicious circumstances, and warned that if the police fails to find out the truth behind the death of the young woman in a very short time, the association will launch an agitation. Family of the husband of the woman has allegedly claimed that she died after consuming poison. Secretary Amusna said at the Rims Mok today that Asha, daughter of Nauram Nanda of Seromayai Laikai, grew up at the house of her grandmother at Awang Posambam. She was wedded to Konjingmam Tombi LH Yaima, 21, son of Kemani of Sribon Laikai Moirang on December 4 last year. On March 3 this year, Tombi loved a second wife. Asa's father Nanda was angry and brought his daughter to his home. But in the evening of the same day, Asa went back to her husband's home. Her father was upset and scolded Asa. Yesterday around 6:30 a.m., a phone call came from the family of Tombi informing that Asa and her husband Tombi consumed poison together and that Asha could not be saved and has succumbed, while Tombi could be saved. When they went to see the place where the poison was shut to be kept, it was found to be highly suspicious. So, a complaint was lodged with the Moirang police station, she said.
Masina akhoi chanabi hoidana ngasi praja sing nupi sing se ngasi nong magi pali nai na sakthang na raga halakpa masi gi chanabi se masi akhoi pali ba sarkar sing na akan ba khonging lokhalani Manipur punamaki organization punamaka khochan na raga chida akhoi nupi sing gi thawai kanbiyo akhoi bu sakhaw hendi ganu haidana akhoi madugi chap chana chemjagi haibagi akhoi chap chana ngasi lepsare.
President of Naro Lysemba Club Thamaiban, L. Pratap, has appealed to the public to make a concerted effort in preserving the natural environment of Cherauching. For the past many years, many people climb this hill on the day of Cherawa. Moreover, Sportspersons also regularly climb the hill as exercise. But it is unfortunate that those who climb the hill make the surrounding dirty by throwing haphazardly plastic bottles or packaged drinking water, disposable glasses, wrappers and polythene bags here and there. These careless acts of the public greatly damage the environment, which will have long-term negative repercussions. Clubs and organizations of Thangmaiban areas, namely Thangmaiban United Club, Naro Lesemba Club, Thanil and Dr. Tingnam Kishan Memorial Foundation have organized social service schemes. The club president appealed to the public not to take any plastic materials on the hill while climbing it on the Cherauba Day tomorrow. About 100 dustbins have been placed for the climbers to dump all kinds of waste materials. Leaflets will be distributed to the people, asking them to help maintain the natural environment of the Cherauching, the club president said, appealing to the people to join hands in protecting the environment of the hill. Governor of Manipur V.K. Dugal has greeted the people of Manipur on the occasion of Sajibu Nomo Panba Cherauba Manipur New Year's Day. In a message, the governor has stated that New Year is an occasion to rejoice and for setting new resolutions. On this occasion, let us all resolve that Cherauba 2014 will be a harbinger of peace and harmony in the state. We have witnessed too many incidents which could have broken the bond between different communities, but people of Manipur have shown maturity by maintaining equanimity and stunning the violence. From this Sajibu Nomo Panba, let us strive together for a better Manipur, setting apart our differences and working for a goal, Governor Dugal's message stated. Chief Minister Okram Bobi has also greeted the people of Manipur on the auspicious occasion of Sajibu Nomo Panba Cherauba. Chief Minister's message stated that the day marks the parting of the old year and the onset of the new year. With the celebration of this festival in its true spirit, and as we stepped into the new year, let us all resolve to bring an atmosphere and environment of peace and harmony in the state to accelerate the pace of development, he stated. Meanwhile, Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam also convened his message of greetings to the people of Manipur on the occasion of Sajibu Nomo Panba Cherauba. After Congress leader Imran Mashood's hate speech against Narendra Modi, a staunch supporter of the Gujarat Chief Minister Baba Ramdev has attacked UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi, accusing her of ruining the democratic process in India. He also went to compare Sonia and other Congress leaders with various Hindu mythological demons. We have called Rajnath Singh and Narendra Modi to kill today's Ravan, Kansh and a few imported demons, he said. The Yoga Guru on Saturday had claimed that the Congress would not get more than 50 to 60 seats in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Expressing his anger against the ruling Congress, Ramdev in Lucknow said he had travelled 30 to 32 kilometers on Saturday and there was ends against the party everywhere. Yet again accusing the BJP of playing divisive politics, Congress President Sonia Gandhi on Sunday launched a veiled attack on Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi, urging voters to defeat divisive forces. There is a face-off of two ideologies. She urged the people not to sway by the false promises of the opposition, but be guided by their own good sense and take a decision to support the Congress and vote for the candidates. Sonia promised that if voted to power, the Congress will implement every promise in the 2014 manifesto. We do not make false promises. We have fulfilled almost all promises made in the 2009 manifesto. We will do the same with the 2014 manifesto and we need your support for this, she said. Australia's Prime Minister said Sunday he was hopeful a clue will emerge soon to narrow the hunt for Flight 370 as more objects were pulled from the southern Indian Ocean and checked to see if they were part of the plane that went missing more than 3 weeks ago. But so far, even though more ships are scouring the area of Western Australia, none of the recovered items have been connected to the Malaysia Airlines plane that crashed March 8 with 239 people on board. My understanding from this morning is that there has been no discrete debris associated with the flight, Australian Navy Commodore Peter Levy told reporters Sunday. In Sydney, Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott described the intensifying search effort as positive because objects have been recovered from the ocean. The broadcast and publication of opinion polls is unlikely to be restricted in the coming months, as Election Commission has told the Law Ministry that it will not take such a step using its power under the Constitution, and it wants the government to come out with a law on the issue. Days after the Law Ministry suggested to the poll panel that it can restrict opinion polls using its powers under Article 324, the Commission has reverted back to the government, saying that bringing a law would be a better idea. EC feels that restricting opinion polls under Article 324 may not be legally sustainable. Well, that's the end of our evening bulletin, but before we end, the top stories once again. Nagaland Chief Minister Nefirio continues his campaign of injecting communal venom amongst communities in Manipur. Thanks for watching our news, and for more news, please stay tuned.